Green flag. Look at that lead duo. Isn't this how we ended at Darlington?
I imagine these two guys are going to be battling it out, not just all day today, but all season.
Byron and Busch for fourth.
See the advantage of that bottom groove. You might be able to carry some momentum on the start, on those restarts on that outside, maybe for a lap, but then that bottom lane is really going to prevail until we get some time and laps on these Goodyear tires.
How quickly things changed while we were away. Martin Truex goes low on the lapped car of Josh Bilicki, and William Byron rockets by for the lead. Then here comes Kyle Larson. He catches Truex, pins him behind a lapped car, and Martin drops to third. It's not over. Here comes Harvick. Just 2 laps ago. Looking high and making the pass. Now this all happened within 2 minutes. Martin led the first 15 laps. What's going on with the 19?
Well, first of all, James Small, Martin Truex Jr. have made it look so easy this year when they've gone to victory lane like they did at Darlington without any practice, getting that setup of that race car, the heights, the balance, everything perfect. Well, this goes to show you it's not that easy, guys.
A little busy here. Tell you who really wants this stage to end is Tyler Reddick. He's the last car on the lead lap because of that speeding penalty of the competition caution, trying to stay on the lead lap at the end of the stage as we watch the battle for fourth.
Boy, seen some big balance changes. Grip going away on the 4, Kevin Harvick, also William Byron, and some of these guys that maybe took it a little easier to begin the run or have a little bit better turning car coming to the front right now, like you see here with Chase Elliott.
Seems like Kevin Harvick right here. I was watching with him. He's lost another couple spots. Front tires are really falling off right here. Oh. He's waiting. He's wanting it bad. Put it out. Heard how hard he was, how long he was waiting to pick up the throttle right there, and then when he did, it was almost a 2-step bonk, trying to get that thing to rotate a little bit.
Yeah, that's almost always waiting on the front tires.
Our leader, Kyle Larson, trouble turn 1. Briscoe in the wall, trying to stay on the lead lap. He was battling Larson hard.
He's got a flat tire.
Larson could not get by him, and Briscoe sent it in there and almost ended up in Philly.
Yeah, you could see that tire coming apart.
So that caution flag will take us to the end of stage 1. And there is the damage on Chase Briscoe's car, racing so hard to try to stay on the lead lap. Kyle Larson leading teammate Chase Elliott by 3/4 of a second. Ryan Blaney third, Denny Hamlin, Kevin Harvick. Still 18 cars on the lead lap back to Bubba Wallace. I don't know if they shot that in lot 9 or if they just came from lot 9.
They came from lot 9.
Definitely within lot 9. Yeah. You know, Chase Elliott was really running down. I know this is hard to believe.
Car to wall, turn 2. Oh, Josh Berry. What a shame.
No caution yet, though.
He may make it back to the pits, but he had pretty heavy contact up there.
He's going to have to get down. I don't think he's going to make it this time. Can't be too much traffic.
No space. No gap to get down.
Now the caution's out.
Yep. So really, since the first one, or second one really, was the end of stage 1, this is the first caution for cause of the race. Comes at lap 170. And Berry got up and into the wall in turn 2. Ricky Stenhouse is 2 down in 22nd. Eric Jones is also 2 laps down in the 43. And there's the free pass car, Ryan Preece. Nobody is 1 lap down, so Preece is 20th. He's in the free pass position after running the modified tour race last night at Riverhead, Long Island. Had a flat tire, got into the wall. Doug Coby won the race out on the island at the head.
Ryan Preece is such a good race car driver. So fun to watch him run them modifieds. I tell you what, You need a guy to get up on the wheel. You don't have to look for any further than Ryan Preece.
Bubba Wallace, last lap of this stage, staying on the lead lap.
Run, run, run. That is the leader in the mirror. Look at that car digging on the bottom.
And Wallace will hang on to the lead lap as Kyle Larson wins stage 2. Kyle Larson takes off on the restart.
See Chase desperate, trying to hold on to that outside of his team. Oh, got tight, had to bail out of the gas.
3 wide behind them going into turn 3.
Look out.
Oh, that normally doesn't work too well
Whoa,
here.
thinking
Reddick
4
was
wide.
thinking about 4.
How about Alex Bowman in second place, 4 seconds back? Jamie?
What an impressive run for this 48 team. The last 3 weeks they finished 17th or worse. They really hoped to have a run like this today. Right now he's just saying he's too free. He moves up the racetrack to tighten it up, but it's so hard on his tires, so he's running the bottom there. Said when they stop next time, he just needs some rear stability. And they just told him, hey, sun is out. Let's see what the balance does here.
Well, if you can predict what the weather's going to do, then you can adjust to it. But man, it's hard to predict these clouds. All of these, got some big puffy clouds just coming in and out. A little bit of hazy clouds on top of that too. So even if it's not a full cloud that comes over, there's like a piece of one that just creates kind of a haze over this racetrack.
You know, Jeff, just to put a period on the fall off on that 80-lap run we had early in the race from the competition caution end of stage 1, it was about a 1.5 seconds, second 3/4. 80 laps at Darlington, that would have been, to your point, maybe up to 4 seconds a lap difference.
Oh no, not Eric
not again.
Almirola.
Turn 4.
Man, I just feel for him and this race team. They just cannot catch a break.
He goes in the corner.
That's coming off of turn 2 down the back straightaway into turn 3. As soon as it loads in those bumps.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Long for the ride.
And
Now it's on
no,
fire. That's insult to injury. Why not? Now it's going to catch on fire and burn to the ground. Man, they've taken a beating.
You know, we've seen today lug nuts get caught in the jack. It's unbelievable that it doesn't happen more often to these teams. When you start looking at slow motion, these pit stops, seeing these lug nuts flinging all over the place, and where they land sometimes. Whoa! Wrecking on the back straightaway.
Is that Alfredo to the inside against the wall, which yesterday seemed to collect a lot of cars and piled them up one on top of the other.
So see Stenhouse gets all over the rear bumper. That's one way you make a pass here, or that's another way that you do it. I don't think he expected Keselowski to come in there and make contact, though, so that may have sent Ricky Stenhouse Jr. into Alfredo with a little bit of damage.
Easy, straighten up, caution's out.
Chase Elliott, Kevin Harvick. Here we go, 70 to go.
You can see the difference between new tires and those tires that already have some pressures and heat in them, as Kevin Harvick not able to take advantage of that outside lane that time. Not from a lack of effort, though. Hey, check out this position right here. 7th place, 6th place. Tyler Reddick going to 6th on Daniel Suarez. Staying out, paying off.
Still, the top 8 cars are the ones that stayed out.
Yeah, but the back bumper camera, this car right here is the one that you're going to have to look out for. There's a lot of business to be had right up behind Bubba Wallace.
I'll tell you what, this just got really exciting. It's not over yet. Denny Hamlin moved the 12 of Blaney up the corner in 3 and 4.
I think it all stacked up when we were riding.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. coming through.
I mean, the bump and run, that was beautiful, but Blaney was wanting to get back to his rear bumper in the next corner.
Key is run.
You know, Joey Logano may fight his way all the way to the top 5 here.
Going back to that call, those tires, separating yourself.
So he was on pit road 23 laps later than Kevin Harvick, who he's battling with. And I think, Larry, help me here, 13 of those laps were green, maybe 14.
Yeah, you had about 11 caution flag laps.
Okay.
So that's so number of caution laps in there as well.
Daniel Suarez slipping to 9th against Denny Hamlin.
That's kind of the surprise to me. Not just Daniel Suarez, a great job he's doing, but that Denny Hamlin, when they came in and got those 4 tires, that it did not really materialize anything.
I agree wholeheartedly. Very, very well. Flip side, look at the 22 that did. You know, he put those tires off.
Joey Logano, top 5.
Tell you what, he stays on this run, he might stink up the show for Rick Hendrick. He's got about half a straightaway to go to get to William Byron. So William Byron gets caught up in some lap traffic or something. Joey Logano with those fresher tires could potentially catch him. We'll see what happens here over the next 7 laps.
Got a slow car in the apron, but it looks like I think he's gonna.
Yeah, it's Chase Briscoe again, who is now 63 down with 6 to play. He's going to make it to pit road and see if they put it away for the day. One thing you rarely see out of Rick Hendrick is display of emotion, right?
Well, you know, in this situation, I know Rick very well, and he's not necessarily a superstitious kind of guy, but he's seen it all happen before when they've been in some great
there's
positions.
a smile.
Hey, there's a smile.
Wait 5 laps. Wait 5 laps, and you'll see the big
exactly.
grin.
I was going to say he's smiling on the inside, but he didn't want to show anything on the outside till this checkered flag went.
He's nervous right now. Don't take this from me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dominant day.
I also want to call out Kyle Busch. He got down 7 laps early due to a spark plug wire, and he was ready to pull it in and head for the house as soon as it blew up. Well, it didn't, and they pulled in and they fixed it. And despite being 37th with 7 laps down and no chance, he's stayed out there. He's run hard. He's only about 2/10 off the leader's lap times, and he's gained 10 positions.
10.
Doesn't mean much today, but when they get to counting points toward the end of the season, that might.
Absolutely.
So good for them. Good effort. Great
Never
effort.
give up. And took a pit stop through the grandstands with his fans out there. He even took a bow for him.
That's
Man,
true.
it's been a busy day for Kyle Busch.
How does he do it?
Chris Buescher's going to get another lead lap finish. So is Ross Chastain, Austin Dillon, Kurt Busch, Bubba Wallace, Cole Custer.
On this one.
Suarez.
Man, I tell you what, he worked for it. The 5 was on his bumper, trying to get him loose, hung tough.
Yep.
Won this race on that restart, in my opinion.
White flag in the air.
I go back to Richmond, the race that Alex Bowman won a little bit earlier in the season, how he kind of snookered him and stole that one late in the race. Man, this one was just all about that pit crew and Alex Bowman on the racetrack today.
Checkered flag in the air. Alex Bowman gets his 4th career victory, winning the Dryden 400.
You guys, pit crew. You won that race, not me. So proud of you guys. Hell yeah. Yes.
He just said there's a lot of smoke. Alex Bowman wins at Dover, and he gets his crew chief's first official victory as a crew chief at this racetrack. Alex, you just said it's all about the pit crew. What can you say about the chemistry of this team right now and what you're able to do?
Yeah, you know, we won Richmond and then had a really rough couple weeks there and went to some really good racetracks for us and struggled, and told the guys last week we're still the same team that did it at Richmond. This is another really good place for us. I'm just so pumped for Ally. It feels right to put the 48 back in victory lane here after how many races that this car has won here. But Mr. H is here. I don't think I've won with him here before, so that's really cool. Just so proud of this pit crew. You know, it was obviously a rough off season for us and a big void to fill. So not that we're ever going to fill the void that Rowdy left, but Alan is doing a really good job, and the whole pit crew is doing a really good job. So thanks to my spotter, Kevin Hamlin, for coaching me there at the end. It was fun racing Kyle, and glad to get Hendrick Motorsports another win.
And I have to say, Mr. H is here, and he had a big smile on his face there. You're on fire over here. So much rubber.